Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm doing another video on this piece that I'm working on because I had to hang up that hang up. I had to stop the video because I had to talk to my daughter for a minute or two. And yeah, so I'm back here now and I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with this because we're working on bits for the journal that we're making. I don't know if this is going to happen. This is just we're just going along here. We're just trying different bits and pieces to see what they're going to look like. And that looks pretty good, doesn't it? That doesn't look too bad at all. We have to make a hole in this one. Get this up here, make a hole. Right, now, better not sit that on that tray. That might be too heavy for that. I'll sit it over there. Oops, right. Okay, now what do I want to do? Do I want a bit of this under there or not? Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Bit of rolled up in there. I'm going to have to cut this level because this is not level for a start. So this I'm going to make as a belly band, I think. And while I'm at it, I'm going to put some ink on here. Bit of green. Can't see it very plain, but it's alright. Don't put it on the cotton though. But it doesn't really matter because we're not going to be using the cotton. This is going to be just as a, this is just a thing, isn't it? It's an embellishment. It's going to be a tuck. Actually, it's a, what do you call it? A belly band. It's a belly band, so I'm going to have two in this workbook, but that's okay. That won't matter. I'll make one another day. I want to do it, something else on it though. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do the lace. I'll have to see. I want it to do something interesting, not just sit there. Don't want it to sit there and just look pretty, you know. I need it to do something. Alright. Okay. Let me see, this is not straight at all. Oh, you know it is, isn't it? There's something seriously wrong with my eyesight, truly. I'll put it down here. Oh, yeah. I didn't think it was. Where's my book? All these bits out of here. Whoops. Must have one hold on to the pages. I reckon I could put it over the top of this. What do you reckon about that? And then I'll put them on, or not. No. Takes away from that, that does. About that way. What do you think? This is going to be covered, so that's going to be covered with either paper or fabric. I think I'll go with the fabric though to put over it, because I'm not a big fan of the pictures. Oh, it's a bit of stitching, but I didn't want that in there. I have a set thing that I do, don't I? I stick with that a bit, don't I? Yes, I do. Anyway, just don't know what to do here now. You know when you get into something and then your train of thought's broken up by something else that you do and you just haven't got that thought going on anymore, hey? Right, there's that. I don't know what that is, so don't ask me. Okay, right. Yes. Well, okay. What do I want to do with it? I don't know. I really haven't got an idea, you know, to be honest. Maybe it needs some buttons on it or something. Does it need a button? I do have them sitting here in the jar next to me. Now, today I brought them in. I like to cover that over because that's sort of balking me. I can't help it, it just is. Seems to be. This is cardstock, so it might be a little bit heavy. Yes, that's a nice piece of paper instead. Let's have a nice piece of paper. I don't know, what about this? Although you'd be able to see through it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm going to put that on there. And do some writing on there then. It doesn't matter if it's got the piece through it, do you reckon? don't know, I'm getting really fussy now for the minute. You do not to be fussy. Okay. I like this. I do like this paper. It's really nice. And that's going to be hard to do something with, for me anyway. I shouldn't say that though, because I should be able to do it, shouldn't I? Should be able to handle that. Okay, so now I've got the idea. I'm going to put this on here. Person's having a bit of a whippersnipper or a mow or something over there. Sawing up something. Our neighbour is does woodwork. He's a fitter and turner or something. He works out at a mill where they do lots of stuff, and he's usually does a bit for people as well, like a bit of work in town, because he's actually had to retire a bit because he's got to look after his mum. So he's doing a bit at home, and he's worrying about running out of glue, and he said now he's got stuff made up and the people can't pick it up because he's can't allowed to go near one another and stuff like that. Yeah, but anyway, I was just talking to my daughter and she told me that the pet shop's supposed to be open. Now that's not essential, the pet shop, I'm afraid. I mean, I know we can get the things at Woolworths and Big W for the animals. I do buy mine at Woolworths. It's a good pet food. There's nothing wrong with it. So I don't understand, because that was a place that actually had somebody with the COVID was in there the other day. And I can't believe that her friend went down there this morning. I'm hoping it's not open. I really am, because it's really wrong if it is. Especially if it's been, somebody's in there, been in there that's infected with that. Am I in the shot? Sorry. I get my mind wandering around now on that. I'm just not happy. Some people just got no... There's just no hope for some people. I told her not to let her back inside now either when she comes home. She said, I'll go away. That's what I'd be doing. Silly girl. Actually, some mother's taken her to buy some fish. You know, why don't you put it in your fridge tank? Because one of the fish in there keeps eating them all. Well, that's clever. Just go and buy more, spend a whole heap of money on more fish for the fish to eat it. Oh dear, you'll like this video. Sorry about that, people. That's what's going on around here. I mean, I've got to keep this in the loop, don't I? You've got to be knowing what's going on. I've accidentally cut the next page next to that. You need to be careful, Sonya. I'm stuck here. That man must be doing something else besides whippersnipping. That's taking him more. The neighbour last night, our neighbour next door here, was mowing in the dark for an hour and a half. It was earlier in the night, but I thought to myself, the neighbours have got kids up the back, and you know, they should probably would like. And across the road, there's a baby one, yeah. And because it was loud, it wasn't something, you know, and it revs all the time. I don't know if I've just probably heard it before. They had the backlight on and they were mowing in the dark. I don't know. Oh dear, it's the world gone crazy, hasn't it? Sorry people, just don't upset you. Now I think that looks really cool. That'd probably look alright with that on there. What do you reckon? That'll look nice. We need to have something jazzy behind it though. I need it to do something. I don't know what I want it to do, to be honest. I don't know what I want it to do. Just want to cut a bit off here. I think I've got string caught in my hand. Great. Thread, whatever. Bit of thread caught up in my hand there. That's probably about right now. Now we can put these on here, and I will find something else to put on here as well, because I don't think that's quite enough. Do you? It's going to have something else too. I'm going to do that. That's going on. That's going on. Okay. That's the right way? Yeah. Bit of glue, please come out. You were there a minute ago. Righto. And this side. That's a bit much, isn't it? I put a little bit much on there. Don't forget to remind me to put a bit of ink around the edge of this piece of paper that I put it on too. That looks snazzy. Like it. I do like it. Might make a really nice, what's the name to put under this? Booklet of some sort. That you can. Oh, I was supposed to go back the other way. I was going to do them. Well, they're all going to go this way now. The holes are different. The holes are in a different place. That's on wrong. It doesn't matter. So, no, it's not. That's what I meant to do. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Oh, dear. That's what I meant to do. Sure. Sonya. Okay. Now I've got that. So now I'm going to have to wait till it sticks down. And it sticks down good. It gives that a bit more stability to that piece. And we need to bring it, actually I could put it over there to tuck in, but I think I like for things to come, but then it might fall out. Okay, righto. There'll be something that I can do with it. That's what I was going to do, the ends, but I can't because I left them out there. I left the thing out there. I did, I left the thing. Okay, bit of ink. I might have to put some more green on this, I think. I don't like doing that because then I use too much then. I think I'm using this one. This is just some colour box. You'd hope that this is it because I wasn't using it before. I don't think I used this for stamping. I think I've made a mistake now. I'm going to get something else and put a bit on and see what happens first before I touch that. I'll put it on there to this card. Oh, that goes on. Well, probably was a bad idea what I just did, but you know what, it works sort of works. It's probably dried on there. I need to put something more nice on here. Something nice. Something else on. I do. Put something else on here. Okay. I might have made a mouthful of water. I have pins. I have pins and I have press studs. Press studs. I like press studs. I like press studs. Actually, they're called fastener, snap fasteners. But we call them press studs. Well, I do. When we were kids, we call them press studs. Let's say that anywhere on there. No, isn't that weird? We never called them snap fasteners. They were always press studs. I've got two. I have three press studs. Thank you. Righto. Now, all I've got to do is figure out how I'm going to make a hole in here. This is going to decorate it. That's cool. That's a good idea, don't you? Do you think I should just put it on the top and not worry about the bottom bit? Sew it. Sew it there, Sonya. Sew it on. Where's some thing to put in here? Be a good idea. All right, I'll have that. Oh, it's got all cotton cord. It won't matter. It's a bit of cotton. It does not matter. Right. Needle, Sonya. Thread. That's too big. Oh no, it'll go through. So, what's the name said to me? Christine said something about me having enough nice stuff to craft with. Well, you got to, don't you? You never know, do you? That's the weirdest thing, you know, because my mother said years ago when she was buying all that stuff, you never know when you might not be able to get it. It's what she said. Well, she's been gone now for 8 years, so she didn't get to see that. She was probably right. You never know when you'll be able to get some more. So she always bought things by the metres and metres. She didn't buy just one little piece like I was always doing, you know. I'd only buy a small bit of something. This is fun. I do like this. This is fun. I'm going to end that off there. I know I don't want to have a big knot though, because I might have to put another piece of paper behind this, because when you want to take it, you put something in it, you don't want to, don't pull that, Sonia, you don't want to get it caught on anything, so I'm going to put another piece of paper underneath it, okay? Oops, come here, right. Oh dear, I'll have to do a video on my cat, don't I? How he doesn't play with his fish I bought him. He still won't do it. He still won't go near it. He just refuses. He looks at us and he looks away. He's put his head up there so he can't see it. Pretends he's not looking at it. He really does. He's a little... dear little pet. He's a dear little fella. Oh, he's me baby puss. I do love him. He's me baby puss. It doesn't matter who he doesn't want to play with the fish. You know, he doesn't want to belittle himself or anything. Whatever it is that he's thinking he's going to do. Okay. Well, I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking again now. Is this the right thing to do? I wonder. 3 little wheels. I don't know. Maybe. I've sewed one on, Sonia. Come on, you can cope with this, surely, to goodness. I just happen to have this laying here. I've seen other people do these videos where they're decorating their pages, and I'm sure they've got all this stuff ready next to them. I can't do that for some reason. It doesn't seem to work for me. I'm a bit of a fiddler, and I don't like to... Well, I'm not fiddling. I'm trying to do... I'm being creative, I think, but I don't like to hold people up or anything, but... you have to try these things. You can't just let it, you know, be willy-nilly about it. You have to try these things. See if they work, see what it looks like, what have you. Okay, right, could be, it could work, that bit there, that might work a bit. So we might not have to have all press studs, maybe, we could have a little bit of that. I can't help putting stuff on these things. I just really want to put lots of good stuff on them. On the you got the buttons. I need a bit. I've got a bit of that. Bit of that. Where's the tape? Have I got? Where did I put that? Here we are. Bit of tape. Got a bit of tape on. Up here. Okay. Or up the top. Bit of tape. A button. Have I gone off the wrong way now, or what? Okay. Button. Yes, a button. Maybe not that one, no. Maybe something a little bit smaller. How about that? I'm going to have to have a drink of water. Looking a bit better, isn't it? It's going to be like a button box, isn't it, with bits in it. What else have I got? I've got anything in here I can put on there. Comes another airplane. Could be the helicopter. I can't see what it is. It is overcast out there. I think I might just leave what that's on there. I think that's working all right, isn't it? I think that'll look good. I'm going to go with that, eh? Are we going to put this on? I'm thinking I wish I'd have put a pin in that. you know, but it doesn't matter. I can put a pin in something else now, can't I? Have I got a tiny one? I want a tiny weeny pin. Bulb pin would be cool. That's not one that's a bit broken, that one. You're letting them all fall out, Sonya. I know. Where's that other jar of buttons? I'm going to eliminate that button now. I think put another one on there. Why won't this come undone? Oh, you were trying to do it the wrong way, that's why. That's stuck down, isn't it? Maybe we could just put it through there. I'll just put it through there and look at it for a minute and see what I think. Oh, come on. I'm getting it caught on the cotton. No, I don't know about that one, but we got different button, eh? Something, not that button. We want, I'll stick this down. Probably should have sewed it, but it's okay. This is going to take me a long time to make this at this rate, isn't it? Takes me 2 hours to make each piece. Oh, what's that? It's art. As far as I'm concerned, it is. And it takes a while to do. Every artist has different art, don't they? If you get all them out, you've got to put them back in. So is there something worth tipping them out for? Oh, yeah. Probably would be. I do say so myself. I think there should be something in here worth tipping them out for. I'll just go with that one I have. This is too big. This is a nice, interesting one. And probably do that there and that there, eh? Now this is not going to be all I'm going to do to this. I don't know what time it is. I've got plenty of time because I've got another idea, okay? They're just coming out of the blue at me, but if I sit here long enough I can put a whole heap of stuff on this. Right, now I'm going to glue this on here. Oh no, sew it on. I can sew this one on, whoops. And maybe I'll put another bit of the... I hope I'm in the shot here. I'm not... Right, now we're going to put this in here. I really like these buttons. They are beautiful, aren't they? They're vintage, really vintage buttons, these ones. Just do 2 stitches, be enough, okay. 2 stitches is enough to hold it on there because nobody's going to do anything with it that's going to upset it, okay. Now if I was able to get it at my machine I'd be a really happy duck, but I can't. I can't get it at my machine at the moment because it may take too much moving and too much hassle. Where's a flat one? Did I keep a flat button anywhere? Anybody? Maybe it's something little. Here's a little yellow one. That's a nice little bloke, isn't it? Yep. He'll go. Well, he'll go. A needle and cotton for that. Why did I just put down that one I just had? What did I do with it? Here it is. I don't think I've got enough cotton on it. Maybe I have. Maybe I have. We'll try it and see. Okay. Get this up. Put that on there. You reckon this needle's going to go through this hole in this button? I'm a bit dubious about that. I don't know. It did. Oh boy. Now do it crossover. It's nice. It looks good if you put a crossover on it. There goes the glue. So I think I'll do something like I might put an interesting thing on every 3rd page, every 2nd page, not every page this time, because I'm putting a lot of stuff in it as far as I know, because I've got so much lovely stuff to work with. I like to use it all. You want to put it all in, don't you? You have to have a lot. Okay, so now I need a piece of cardstock, I'd say, to put underneath that to make it a bit thicker to go on there. But I think I need to do something else, that other something first. I'm going to sew it first. We're going to sew it first. Now, if I get a sharp, pointy little needle, I got one. Should be right. See, I could either do fake stitching, but I'm not going to because I can sew. I mean, I don't think I need to do fake stitching. What colour will we do that? Well, something that's going to be on the table because I can't get it that drawn now. I've blocked myself out pretty much. So there's green paper that it's going on, isn't it? So we'll do this then. We'll put green around it. I'm actually looking at these things in the bottom of this box in front of me here too. Thinking, oh gee, that looks good. Hope that's going to work. Now I'm just going to do a few stitches, like 1, 2. I like watching how the thing changes as you're doing it. You know what I mean? Your piece of work. When I had the 3 pieces on there, the 3 little spools, I had 3 spools on it. That was it, didn't I? That wasn't much, was it? Not enough. So you know that you've got to put a bit more, don't you? Okay, so I didn't go through the there. Should I? Oh yeah, go on, it'll look better I think. Go on, go through that one. That's the way. So I'm just going backwards to do this. Okay, there we go. Right, now that's enough there. I'm going to come down the side and put a little bit either side and a little bit on the bottom, hey? Because this is a thicker piece of thread. Maybe I just need to incorporate a bit into it. If I was using the machine, I could sew down it, but I'm not. So I'm going to just see if I can make this not so thick. I'm taking over the whole show here. Put it down. Okay. Speaking of show, that we watched the thing the other night with there was a video up on the internet where they pulled down our pavilion, our show pavilion. It's been there forever, since we've been here, as far as I know. You know, like alive, born, whatever. Yeah. So, it was a bit sad to see that go, but we ended in a fair bit in the shows, and that man Jeremy had a really good time, and he's thinking about, haven't done it for years, but we're thinking about entering again when they put the new pavilion there, just for, I don't know. We'll see what happens if we decide to do that or not. That'll do, and then I'm going to put a bit down here, okay? So do it all the way around. Okay, I should have a little bit of time yet to finish this. And go across the bottom. Make these big knots, but if I don't do that way, it seems to go right, follows the pin needle right through, see, if I don't do it that way. Yeah, well, we've had some really good, nice days. But now we've got a really cold, well, I suppose I'm getting a bit chilly now. It's all raining by the look of it out there. Strange weather. Because last night Jeremy usually puts the heater on for a while to warm up the room because we always go and have our shower at night time before we go to bed. And he had this, I said to him, oh, turn on the fan because it was too hot in the room. So last night we didn't have the heater on, and I don't think I had my electric blanket on either. We usually have to have it on about 1 if it's too cold, so I don't have too much pain in my legs. But I really want to get them fixed, you know, I really do. And now that I can get them fixed, I can't go because of the COVID, and I'd rather have to wait, I suppose, but I just have to see how we go. I've got to get it done when I'm fully vaccinated, which I haven't even had one yet. Got to wait. We did have stuff coming to us, but they took it somewhere else, so we have to wait now. Oh, Jeremy can go and have his, I think. Can't remember now what's going on. I don't know. I'm getting a bit over it though, because it's not good. It's no good being over it either, because it's going to be forever now. Ever and ever. Okie dokie. So that's off there. That's that. Now, I'm going to put this onto this piece of cardstock. Actually, it's manila folder that I'm putting it onto, just so it's a bit more sturdier, and it doesn't get everything caught in it. It's going to tuck it behind there. I'm trying to put a little journal behind there, I think, or something like that. Nice. And cut this. I don't really want to cut that bit off there. I want to tip it over a bit. Go underneath it. Looks a bit caught up there in something. Right. Now, there's our book. I do like that. I do like it. I know there's something missing off it, but I do like it. As far as I need to put something on the on this page here, I'd say I will be going with a little bit of rick-rack maybe. That looks cool. That looks really cool. I want to take it close to the edge, but I didn't really want it coming over the side there. How about that? And I think I've got different colours. I'm sure I do, but I'm thinking I might just go with that one because it gives it a little bit of a lift, doesn't it? Without being too, you know, over the top. Right, so we're going to put this down here. Okay. Now, I'm going to very carefully, I hope you're still watching me, I'm good. Thank you. Put that so it's just fair on the edge of that. It's not coming past the edge because it's the way I want it to go. It's just how I want it to be. And cut this up here. I don't know what I did with the pin. I had the pin sitting in there, didn't I? But I don't think I need that on there now. I really don't. It's got to go that way because that's the way it is, up the right way. Where's the ink thingy? Because I can see that this needs a bit of ink on it. Because if you can see, you can very vaguely see the piece behind it, even though it is stuck. Still, and I've cut it along it as close as I can, so if you put a bit of ink on, We'll disguise that a bit, and you don't have to be worrying about it. See where the knots are, it has lifted up a tiny bit too. Notice here, look, maybe I didn't put enough glue in there. I think I might have now. There's enough glue on it now. Might have to cut this little thread off there. And this bit, cut it back a tiny bit. Okay, right. Okie dokie. Now, that is a belly band, okay? And I will put glue at either end. Have I finished? Do I need to do anything else? Is that right? Pin. I was going to put the pin in there. I think I need a pin on it. But then I would have had to sew that there, Sonia, and you didn't. If we just put a little bit of pin just here. If I don't like it after, I can take him off, can't I? He doesn't have to stay there. Just put him on for the look. That looks pretty cool. I like the pin. I like the pin. Okay, so we're just going to put this at the top and the bottom. Put some glue on the top and the bottom. Okay, now we're going to put that on there. There. Now, are we wondering if it goes with everything else we've done for it, are we? Oh well, yeah, we are wondering. See, one of these here is going to go over here for a pocket. Looks all right too. There's that. I've got this lady. I have this piece. Where's my top bit I made? Where's the bit I made that's too good to put it in the... Oh, here he is. He's there. That's... See, it all goes, doesn't it, I think? Look. And I never even had them sitting around. It's just how your brain works, I suppose. Even this. I love this. I'm going to do something really fun with that, I hope. Okay, so that's what we're doing so far, okay? Everybody? Looks cool. I like it. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.